And so today I'm joining your meeting to let you know, Agent Bazzi, that you were nominated by Heather as one of our nominees for the Candice Dunn Agent of the Year. And we reviewed those applications, and we have, in fact, selected you, and want to let you know that we are very proud to announce that you are the Candice Dunn Probation Parole Agent of the Year. So, yay! Yay! So if I could just say, obviously this is not the traditional setting that we'd be doing this in, but we got to know each other a little bit because you got to come with me recently to the governor's office and be recognized as, an outstanding employee, an outstanding public servant. And I think that night was a really fun night. We got to know some of our colleagues that were there from around the department and around the state. And when I saw your application for Agent of the Year, and when Deputy Director Marlin talked with me about, just about all the super qualified, awesome people that we have, yours definitely stood out to me. And it wasn't just because I already had the opportunity to hear about your many talents, but in reading your application, some of the things that stood out were your focus on one of the things that's truly the most important thing to me when I think about supervision is your focus on employment, and the fact that your caseload, I think, has 83% employment, which is incredible. And that is the key to success. That is one of the keys to success. And you have done a tremendous job with helping people get employment and making sure that we keep very high numbers in that. And I think you guys have something called the WIG, the Wildly Important Goal. Is that what it is? And it's about employment. And so you've definitely mastered that. Some of the other things that struck me about your application were, of course, the many positive things that your coworkers have said about you, but the way that you have embraced things like motivational interviewing, and how you've used that in your interactions with offenders, and the specific examples of things that were shared in your application. You should read the application if you get a chance, because it would, I'm sure, make you proud of yourself, which you should be. So, but the motivational interviewing, that's so important to our continued transformation of this department, the way we communicate with offenders, the way we help them understand the reasons for their actions. And so that stood out to me, as well as your involvement with the adult the adult treatment court was very impressive. I know that the court officials, the judges, and people that you work with hold you in very high regard. And so the other thing that I looked at, which for some reason I always seem to look at how long people have been with the department. And I think that you have been with the department since 2013. Is that right?
Correct.
So I thought you've been, so for people like, Bev and I, who have been around a long time, somebody who's been here since 2013, so that's 7 years, you've done a lot. I mean, you've made a huge impact in what is really a short amount of time. And I say that to you to say it's a short amount of time because you have many, many years in this department to continue to make your mark and to grow and to have an impact on people. And when I think of the type of person that we want to honor and hold up as an example of how we want to do our jobs, you certainly exemplify that. So you're a perfect choice for this award, and I congratulate you and thank you for all the work that you do and that you will continue to do. So congratulations. If I was there in person, I would give you a elbow bump or something.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Really is. Like kind of shook. I'm like, man, what a day to be in a t-shirt and a hat. Right? But thank you, Heather, and thank you to Callie and Rachel, my partners with the Adult Treatment Court. Thank you for the whole team.